I'm sorry. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Hustle fam? It's your girl, C Hustle. Welcome back to the Hustle Tea page, where you can respect the tea or get the hell away from me. And man, when I say I'm coming to y'all on a wing and a prayer, so I'm on my lunch break. Now, let me just, because I don't have a lot of time. It's 12:39. I got to be back in here about 20 minutes or so. I'm going to give y'all the short rundown of what's going on, right? So last night, I'm on YouTube looking for some YouTube ideas, just looking around. And I come across this beautiful young lady. Let me see if she's here. I come across this lady, this young girl. She has a lot of subscribers. Dang, she's not even in the related. Ooh, it is links. Don't you click that link. Okay, so this new YouTuber, and I'm going to talk about this later in a video. I'm not sure if I should, though. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so check it out. And I know y'all like, damn, she acted real silly. Yo, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Okay, so check it out. I'm surfing around. I'm looking around YouTube, trying to find, just some things to watch, some little YouTube ideas and whatnot, what have you. I end up coming across this young lady who... Y'all, I'm so discombobulated. I can't even tell you how to get back to like my history, because I want to give credit to the person who did this video. I want to give credit to this person. It was a 5-part series, and I watched one video and I was like hooked. Like, here she is. So I was watching Loie Lane, and as you can see, I watched her last night for 5 episodes of this, right? I had never heard of Ash Vlogs before, but what intrigued me about it was it reminded me of, do y'all remember Paranormal Activity? I think it was 3, maybe 4. There was a... if you remember this, like, comment, if you remember this, just check out what I'm about to say. So Paranormal Activity had this thing to promote their movie. I think it had to be like the 3rd movie or the 4th movie. They did this thing to promote their movie where they created like a social media page of this girl. And this girl, she was talking about moving into a house with her dad and how she was going to stay with her dad. She wasn't staying with her mom anymore. And it was just a normal Facebook page. And I forget how I stumbled across it. I stumbled across it because one of the videos were crazy. And as you went through, her life was normal. She moved in with her dad. And then you started to notice things. That the house that they were in was the same house for Paranormal Activity. You started to notice was the pool, through the pool, and what it looked like in the backyard, and blah, blah, blah. And then the necklace she had on correlated to the movie. And then you started to figure out this has something to do with Paranormal Activity. But if you didn't know, then her account freaked you the out. Like, it freaked you out. It was crazy. Like, her father started filming. She like killed a bird in her room in the middle of the night. Like, it was just like Paranormal Activity, and it ended with the old witch lady from Paranormal Activity kind of ended the whole video series of this girl's page, and she took this girl away, and this girl ended up correlating, I think, into like the next movie, or she was low-key like a little side, but it was very successful to the people who knew about it. It was on Instagram, Snapchat, it was on Facebook, and I think it was also on Twitter. So when I heard about Ash Vlogs, I'm like, oh, that sounds very similar. If you don't know what Ash Vlogs is, man, go and check out my girl, Loie Lane. And she does a very good breakdown, because if you go to the Ash Vlogs page, like, you're going to be there for a while, for some hours watching, and you're not really going to know what's going on. Apparently, this is a part of a game called an alternate reality game, an ARG. I didn't know these things existed, but it will probably change gaming the way that we know it, where they create Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and YouTube accounts and things where you interact. And as you interact, you can be pulled yourself into the game. And Ash Vlogs, I guess, ended up involving themselves. Raka Raka ended up involving himself in that. If you know who that is, he's a very, very popular YouTuber. I know him best from the viral video, waving at my boss. I know him best from the viral video of him and Ronald McDonald getting into a very violent fight in a bathroom. That's like my favorite Racka video. But yeah, so I'm watching and I'm like, wow, like at first you don't know if this Ash Vlohs thing is real. Each video is just this girl vlogging her life, and then there are clickable links in the bio of each video, most videos, and each link that you click comes off very sinister and weird and strange. You realize that somebody's stalking her, and you realize somebody's following her, and after a while you start to realize that maybe she's not handling this account, and maybe somebody uploaded all her videos for her, and that maybe she was kidnapped, because it ends with some people coming to her house with her friend there, and the last video you see is them running through the woods and someone chasing them in the dark. This goes over to another page for another girl. I forget the name, Lucille or Lucy, or I don't know, y'all. Y'all gotta watch. When I say my brain. So when I started watching Lucy Lane, her last video was maybe like a week old, and she had wrapped it all up and everything was fine. And I watched it and it genuinely creeped me out. Like I had to watch something else creepy after I watched her videos and watch her talk last night to make myself feel better. I had to watch cartoons. So then today, coincidentally, I'm at work, and the Ash Vlohs thing, the concept of it was still on my mind. I'm like, wow, that's brilliant, to get all these people, because there are like real life clues. There are clues that they have been buried places. There's book bags that have been found that included clues. They have you watch videos and take pictures of QR codes and take pictures of, there's numbers you have to decode. Like it's a real game, but it's also being called a cult because the operatives behind it will instruct you to do things. And if you don't do it, then you're kicked out, I guess. Or maybe that's just a threat that they give. I don't know. Apparently, all these people doing this, it is of their free will. No one is being kidnapped. No one is being forced to do anything. Apparently, every person doing this is choosing to do so. And that is what made me a little leery because, I don't believe everything that happens when it first happens. It freaks me out. So, almost as if it was planned this way, I go on Google at work and I search like what's trending on YouTube, and the first thing I see is Ash Vlogs, and I see that they have a live video today. Well, actually started last night, and it's today, and I'm like, wow, this is a week after her last video. I thought maybe it was over, and she said she wasn't going to say anything else until it did something else. So I go on lunch, and my little curious ass realizes on the thumbnail of the video there's a timestamp. The timestamp was 23/19/59. So I come outside, I'm like, oh, look, it's still live. The video's still going. So I go on the video. Dude, and that's the video here. This video is live right now. You can go over to Ash Vlogs is the channel right there. There's a couple thousand people watching right now. Right now, it's just focused on a dark room. But something, I was like, this time looks like a timestamp, maybe to a YouTube. You know how people put their timestamps in the comments? So I went to it. Yo. It's like I'm playing a game and I didn't even want to. So I went to it. And what I ended up coming across, what ended up happening to me was I went and I scrolled in the live video because it's a stream that apparently has been going on for hours and hours. I went, and what it ended up showing me was first, when I scrolled back, it went from a dark room to this room. As you can very clearly see, there is a QR code on the door. Right? Now, next picture. This was when this popped up at the timestamp that I put in. I couldn't scroll directly to it because I'm on my phone, but I scrolled as close as I could. And when that time popped up, this QR code popped up. Here's the thing. I wanted to repeat the process because it was like glitchy, right? I went back and did it again and another barcode popped up, but in a slightly different area this time. And I'm like, okay. There it is again. As you can see, it's not in the same area. And it does not look like if it is the same QR code, it's like, see, this code is not the same as this code. And this doesn't appear to be the exact same code either. So the one thing I noticed in my video that I just recorded, which I'm gonna put up later, the time wouldn't go back anymore. Like once I got there, the first couple of times it took those pictures, wouldn't let me do anything else. It kind of stopped me. I wasn't really allowed to do anything else after that point. And I was like, okay, so you can go and try it yourself. The video is still live right now. And even after it's not, I'm sure the video will still be there. There are 3 clickable links on the bio of this video. They are in the description. My phone's moving a little slow because I'm going live and I'm on this screen recorder. I had to use what I had, guys. It says the title of this is "This Isn't Happening." There are 2 codes and then there's a talk to us code. Now, when I saw none of this is real, when I saw that on Google earlier, I was like, oh, people must be really getting scared and they must be trying to explain that this is just a game. I'm too creeped out to hit this play button again. I'm not hitting that damn play button. Now, for what I just showed y'all, I'm going to leave this video up. If you play this game, if you play this alternate reality game, as they call it, feel free to screenshot what I put up. If that is a clue, if that gets you somewhere, hey, more power to you. But baby, I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. I'm not trying to be involved in an active live ghost story because to me, I'm too superstitious. I don't know if it's real. It looks so real. The feeling that you get from it, it's just too broad to be such a fake thing. And then the fact that there are people telling people to do things, and they're not telling people to do harmful things. They're telling people to do things and take pictures of themselves doing it. There's been creepy pictures that popped up. There was a picture of what looked like a child. And that's what creeped me all the way out when I was like, nope, no. No. So in case you want to get involved in this, I suggest you go and check out homegirl here, girl, Ms. Lane. Ms. Lane, why'd you do this to me? I was all in her comments like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Is this real? And then she said it was a game and I calmed down. But man, even with it being a game, just continuing to watch, like there's nothing about this game that calms you down. Like there's nothing, you still feel just as creeped out knowing that it's supposed to be a game than the way you did when you first thought it was real. Feel free to go check it out, guys. I needed a witness. Because the way they got Racka was somebody pulled up outside his house, took a picture of him, his house. They started sending weird, they set up a page with his sister talking about she looks better with her eyes closed. Like it was just a lot of things that happened. I'm like, oh, that's creepy. I don't want no parts. I got 3 kids at home. It's fun to watch. Baby, I want no parts. I don't even think I want to watch no more. Because what if there are some people who are trying to use the Bible to say that this is some type of cult game. There is a cult symbol. People have actually taken red markers and drawn the little cult symbol. If I go to this, well, you can't see it and I'm not going to press play, so never mind. Yeah. Feel free to go look this up. I gotta get back to work, man. I'm genuinely scared. I'm just smiling through the pain. So yeah, I'm sorry I rambled on, but man, I was so nervous and I was like, I need a witness. Ain't nobody around. I was like, let me go on live. So hey, feel free to screenshot those QR codes if you play this game. I hope it leads you to some clues in case you weren't hip to Ash Vlogs doing what they were doing today. And I guess we'll hear about how it goes later. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. I need somebody to hold me. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. And I'm going to get back to the slave ship because it's safe in there and there's people in there who can see me. And I'm not out here by myself. But I will be live streaming if I see anybody's car parked outside my house. Taking pictures. Okay? Love y'all. Gotta love y'all. I'll holler at you later. I gotta get back to work because she hustles. Later, y'all. Ooh.